Hello, I'm Andy. I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 1st of May to Saturday, the 7th of May, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Pisces. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. These are magic. They belong to the soul who tells you what's going to happen to you in the future. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. We'll talk more about these energies later. You coming from Pisces, Sunday, the 1st of May. This is going to be a lucky morning and afternoon. All you need to do is to improve your tolerance, improve your teamwork, and you'll just get everything you want and everything you plan will go wonderfully well with you. You will increase your ideas to promote yourself and you will become more popular. So that's the way to handle this morning of Sunday, 1st of May. Evening and nightfall, be careful. You start to become very bossy. You start to become pushy and dominating and stubborn. So you have to be careful that your behavior patterns can also be a little bit impulsive. So watch out, evening and nightfall, whichever company you are in with, to get the betterment for yourself. Don't be even arrogant. And that way you will control these planets and allow your better planets to help you, evening and nightfall. If you find that the company may be difficult, just don't be with that company because you will be very easily provoked in the evening nightfall. Monday, the 2nd of May. This is a wonderful morning and afternoon. You're very happy about everything. Many emotional planets are there. They make you imaginative. But watch out, these emotional planets can distract you from your responsibilities at work or in business. You'll be in like a dream-like state sometimes, wishing for this and wishing for that. Well, if you have a job and are working, and if you have a business and are doing the business, tell yourself logic, logic, logic. That's what you want. That will control this tendency to be too much of a dream-like nation. And this will control the tendencies to be very moody and very changeable as well. So use logic and you'll get your work done in job, business, or in anywhere else. Have lunch with somebody by all means. You'll be able to have a wonderful meeting with somebody. Emotional planets will attract emotional energies. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. Planets are moving too fast. You are just not on the same wavelength as people anymore. So your differences of opinion will start to be involved, and that will make you seem rebellious. That rebellious side will lead to a tendency just not to be happy with the company you are in. So find out in advance the company you are going to be in, and if you're not happy with it, why bother going out? I will say. Accidents are also possible. Physical accidents, verbal accidents, and even emotional accidents, being very disappointed. So, rule number one for evening and nightfall, Monday, 2nd of May, try to be on the same wavelength as people. Try to be as agreeable as you can. Tuesday, the 3rd of May, this can be a problematic day for you. Morning and afternoon, you tend to be very bossy and very demanding, and you want your status, and you would like more money at work. You would like a bigger chance to expand yourself in business. All that big, big, big is happening. But these are not positive planners. They give you the idea to plan it, but it may not really be supported by others, whether in the business you do, whether in the job you have, whether in the plans you have with your family members. So you are going to be disappointed because of the lack of support. Be practical and try to think in a way to be as adaptable and flexible as you can. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. From a bad morning and afternoon, that it turns worse and worse in the evening nightfall. And you get quarrelsome and you get provocative with your words and your actions. And on the top of that, you're just very hasty and impatient in saying what you want and having to say sorry, sorry, and having to backtrack. So slow down in the evening and nightfall. Slow down in speech and slow down in action. There are planets of long termness there. They may bring out the instances of your past that may be also involved. Why the morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall is not so helpful for you. So identify the problems. If you don't have to be out evening and nightfall, I suggest you don't be out. Too much loaded against you. You will feel depressed, you will feel angry, you will feel argumentative, you will feel stubborn and the whole lot. Sometimes better to avoid letting these planets do that by staying home. Wednesday the 14th, Wednesday the 4th of May, the 4th of May. This is a morning and afternoon where mistakes can be made due to your impulsiveness. These can be mistakes of a personal kind, saying the wrong things in your personal life and doing that as well. So control your impulsive state. Try not to be also rebellious because you'll want to be a loner and where you work and where you do business. If you are a loner, you're going to make mistakes yourself, you're going to shoulder all the blames. So have teamwork going for you, and that will help you. Not to be successful, no, but at least to minimize the blame coming to you. So you have to slow down and be impulsive and not be impulsive. Now, if you have lunch for somebody, for example, Wednesday, the 4th of May, tell yourself not to be rebellious and let somebody else do all the choosing of the dishes, for example. Even that you will have a problem. So problems like this come unexpectedly and suddenly. Where you work, where you do business, whoever you are with, it's you who have to tone down. Evening and nightfall, you are just not on the same wavelength as people. The morning and afternoon rebellious planets also join you in the evening nightfall. You tend to have an arrogant attitude, not being agreeable with people, not being supportive with people. And that makes you very unpopular in the evening nightfall. In fact, through the whole day. You have to get teamwork going through the whole day if you want to get anywhere. Well, the evening and nightfall, you're going to have difficulties in getting along with people. So find out the company you're going to keep earlier. Find that out. Then if you don't have to be out, sometimes it's better not to be out because too much is against you. Thursday, the 5th of May. This is really not a good morning, afternoon. You can have very, very bad news come at you, whether where job is concerned or business is concerned, where finances are in concern. And also bad news in the sense that you are just not being wanting to be helped by people. So what can you do about this? Well, you have to use logic. Tell yourself emotional planets are seen and you may be emotionally unhappy. And that may be a reason why where you work or do business, that you're having difficulties with people. So tell yourself logic, 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 and try to keep quiet rather than be speaking a lot. The more you say things, the more miscommunication will happen. So listen to advice because it can be a very, very problematic morning and afternoon. You will feel very sorry about what's happened. And if you're traveling, accidents can also be seen. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. That's how a day can change for you. Evening and nightfall planets of the internet are there. So go on to the internet. It's going to give you all the solutions you want. And also, if you're traveling, evening and nightfall is better. And being in the company of people, you will have help, you'll get help from people. But be careful, these morning and afternoon nasty planets. They will follow you to the evening nightfall. And they will contribute to trouble for you in the evening nightfall. So it's best sometimes even nightfall, if you don't have to be out, is better for you. Communicate with people by all means. Friday, the 6th of May. This is not a good day. 24 hours, different kinds of problems. Morning and afternoon, where you work, where you do business, whether you're at home, wherever you are just not going to be on the same wavelength as people. Disagreeable. So partnerships of any kind are going to have problems in the morning, afternoon. So discuss matters less. If you have to discuss them with showing respect for your partner or whoever you are doing discussions with. You are not going to win. So try to get the best for yourself, not to be a winner, but to be able to at least get some support from people. Partnerships are very important on this Friday, 6th May, morning and afternoon, or you're going to be isolated. Evening and nightfall, planets are moving very slow. Your plans may be cancelled, they may be postponed, there may be changes. And of course, this makes you depressed and unhappy. And it makes you also annoyed very easily in the evening nightfall. With this kind of day, it's better not to be out with people in the evening nightfall. But if you have to be out with people, plans already made, tell yourself say as little as you possible in the evening and nightfall. And don't bring up past instances of blame or anything like that, or you will have depression in the evening and nightfall. You are not going to be entertained well. You are not going to get what you want well. So don't be too expectant in the evening nightfall. That's the best way. Saturday, the 7th of May, this is going to be a much better day for you. Morning and afternoon, the planets of inspiration are there. You're going to be inspired with your ideas. You'll find results coming beautifully for you. So discuss your plans for the future. Discuss whatever you need to look for a furtherance of good things in your life. You are going to be supported one way or another. And you yourself, with your inspiration, are going to find ways how to get solutions to improve your life in any form or anything. These planets of inspiration, they also represent the planets of the internet. So go on to the internet in the morning and afternoon. You're going to get some very good answers from that to help you in whatever way you need help. Evening and nightfall is good enough. The only thing I worry about your evening nightfall, some planets are very touchy and they are very demanding and they are very aggressive. So be careful that you don't be too demanding and too aggressive in your approach to anything. Take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. That's going to help you a great deal to soften the approach. And that's how you make your evening nightfall much, much better. Now, this 90-minute session I keep talking about. Yes, it will cost you USD $50. Calendar year by calendar year, age by age, I will go through that with you. I'll show you how to get the energies you deserve to make yourself somebody very, very special. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to do that. I will look at your palms to see whether the signs of lottery luck are there or not in the first place. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you, the soul. It's not very difficult. Step by step, you'll be able to do that. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. All these energies are very important to get to what you want. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get this project off the ground between you and me to get your next 9 years as best as possible. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.